Well, when it comes to leads or contacts or prospects, there's a lot of definitions for us people. I've been called way worse, and probably deservedly. And that's hard to say. Everybody say it. Deservedly. Okay, my video's done. Goodbye. Join Make Me Millions. I'm going to go on the beach in my beach house in my Lamborghini and work on a chair under the sun. It's that easy. All right. Corey Draper here. Thanks for watching me videos, mate, or matey, or mattress. I don't know where you're at. Where are you guys? In Europe, Australia, South Africa, Philippines? Man, I got buddies in my downline in India. I got one in Spain. I got George. Let's see, you're in England. Got my buddy Troy up in Canada. That's right. And he's a truck driving man. And he knows who the Edmund Fitzgerald is, that boat that sank, that Gordon Lightfoot, rest in peace, wrote about. He knows about the band Rush, Killer Dwarfs, Aaron Lewis, and one of my favorite rockers of all time, Aldo Nova, who sings Fantasy. That's right. I like Canada. They got dang good rock and roll music for my ears. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about because I guess I will bring it up. I was thinking, what's the most effective funnel or system that I've experienced? Just me, no one else, just myself, because that's kind of all that matters at the end of the day is yourself. Just like I'm probably more concerned about myself, because if you're going to trade a lot of time and energy trying to promote or whatever you want to call it, share the link, invite people for a free tour. It sounds so easy, doesn't it? But it's way harder than you think. But I didn't even know if I wanted to make the video, but when it comes down to funnels or systems, or just telling people, hey, go to this capture page, put your name in and watch this tour, I got to go. What's more effective? Okay? Because if you want people to join, that's awesome. Most people have $49.95. Okay, $40 to be an affiliate, $9 for the first month. And if they want to quit a month or two later, they can always go month to month. Or if they really want to take this serious, they can join for a year. And you will get some bucks of that. I mean, out of the $10 a month, you get 5. Out of the $40 when they join, you get 20 of that. So if just one person signs up, you get $25. It's like they bought you a bunch of lunches. But that don't mean you're going to get riches and just tons of cash automatically. It's like someone signs up underneath you and they have it figured out. At where you might not have, you're signing up everyone that goes, God, I know how to do this. I'm going to sign up probably 4,000-5,000 people. Just give me till midsummer. And you just put your pockets in the open position, and we're just going to dump all that cash every Friday when Live Good dumps the cash in your pockies. All right? We all wish it was that easy. I got to figure things out. I'm pretty good at the funnel thing, the capture page thing. I know how to build my own websites, which I enjoy. I know how to build my own capture pages, and I'm just dangerous enough to know how to do all that stuff. But after a while, I go, okay, well, why does this person have so many leads or signups? And then when I check them out online, they'll have their own system. Okay. And it looks good. They're way complicated. Most of the Live Good leaders that have systems, they've made it so complicated that most will never even know how to set it up, let alone after they set it up, know how to market it effectively. Such as if you do get the system set up with all the emails and the auto-responding and all that stuff, do they know to even get like a domain name at GoDaddy and forward it to that system that in turn hopefully goes to the capture page of Live Good? Okay? I mean, there's a lot of steps that you could trip up on, especially when you're in the dark with like Wesson oil all over the steps. I mean, that's how some of these systems are. They're way too complicated in my opinion. And this is all my opinion, my video, my YouTube channel. I've looked at everyone's system that's in the top 50. I haven't looked at all 100 leaderboards, but this is just what I've experienced myself that knows a lot about how to set up share pages. I know how to do Aweber. I don't know how to do leads. What's it called? Lead leaps or whatever it's called, but it's similar to any other type of system where you put in codes and you put in this and you put in that. Most people aren't going to know anything about this and that. Now, if you want to consider it entertaining, where if people join and then they go through a system, it might take 1 to 2 to 3 weeks to figure out how to do it. And if that keeps them in Live Good for another month or two before they quit, is that the goal? Because sometimes systems are designed to kind of complicate you just a little bit, but they want you to hang in there. Kind of like a membership when you go to like a gym or a spa, or maybe even on a Netflix or a Hulu or Paramount. There's a lot of places that it is almost impossible to quit. So whenever I join something, the first thing I look before I join is, how do I quit? How do I get out of this? Is it an email? What's the deal? Why are you making it so hard? Because if people make it hard to quit, that means they're expecting you to quit in probably 1 to 2 months. Sometimes a Live Good system might, this is just as if maybe a system is designed to kind of keep you in for a little while before you quit. Okay? All these questions are on my mind. These are all just as if, or what if, or oh, wow, or woulda, coulda, dulda, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, when it comes to using someone else's system and it's hard to set up, I would probably just not do it. Okay? Because if you're having difficulty doing it, how do you expect your downline or people you sign up to do the same? With Live Good, it's about duplication. It's got to be as easy as possible. Most of my signups, it's this easy. Just check out the video. Okay, you got $49.95. I won't even bring up the year, because sometimes saying you got $149 versus $49, it's a little more scary. But I tend to believe most people even have $149. And if they don't, then I like the option of $40 one-time fee, $9.95. But those people decide, not me, because I don't really make any more or less. But the $100 is designed so that you hang in there for a year. You're at least doing $10 a month for a year. So when you do get tired of Live Good and you quit for a few months, take the summer off, you'll come back and maybe you can get some traction. And by then learn a couple things to where you can at least get your money back and then some. I'm real confident you can make a couple $100 a month. And I that's my disclaimer. I think you can do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste my time and make this video and even be in Live Good. Because number one, I have to have fun. Number two, I have to believe in what I'm doing. I'm not going to put my name and reputation on a company's ass when it's my ass that has to live the rest of its life as a big goofball that was promoting like an MLM company. That's embarrassing. I'm not going to do that. No way. If I'm going to embarrass myself, I'll put a rubber chicken up my ass and cluck. But I'm not going to promote and make 600 damn videos for a company if I don't believe in them. Reputation is way more valuable than a lot of people think. But when you get older, you value it a lot, especially when you're on video that lasts maybe forever. Long after I'm dead, this damn video I'm making right now could still be on YouTube with 5 trillion billion views. But the company could have went under, or something happened, or a big scandalous thing. And then here I am saying, hey, this is the best company in the world. You got to really believe in what you're doing, especially when it comes to video, because this shit sticks. And I can hurry and take this video down if something ever did happen, but there's always someone that has that way back software where you can look up things that happened in the past that might have been removed. But I just think that when it comes to Live Good, it's got to be duplicatable to like first grade level almost. Third grade, okay. Sixth grade, we're getting there. But boy, if I could make this first grade level where I could go, hey, Billy, come here. Can you figure this out? Oh, sure, Corey. Will you buy me a Tonka truck if I finish setting up and doing what I'm told? Yeah, I will. I'll buy you 2 Tonka trucks. And then I'd get that kid into duplicating. I'll go, well, go on the recess area there. What's it called? The recess playground or whatever. You go get 2 other kids that can do this, and I'll give them 2 Tonka trucks. Okay. And then see if they can go home and have a brother, sister, or someone else that can do it. That's how you almost have to make this. Live Good or any type of company that definitely relies on duplication. Okay. After 600 videos, and I test like crazy. Most people don't know this, but I have 5 accounts that I kind of overlook NowSite and to LiveGood. I got 5 different email addresses in NowSite. They blast out emails, and I get feedback on them, because not every email is about joining LiveGood. I just want to see if they get my email. Okay, so I got a test to see how many emails are good. Out of 1,000, 500 are junk, 25 just delete them. So out of 1,000 emails, I'll get about 200 that are pretty legit. And out of those 200, I'll get maybe 5 that want to go ahead and look into LiveGood. Yesterday, I blasted out 500, and I had 55 unsubscribes, and I think I had 50 to 100. No, I almost had like a 75% open rate where they actually click to see what it is, and then they can wipe their ass with the email or whatnot. But I just got to see, are they deliverable, and did somebody actually click? That's all I can ask for in an email. And then if they go ahead and pre-enroll and join, then it's up to their their will. Let's just put it that way. I almost said fruition, and that wouldn't even make sense. But anyway, I keep stalling about what my point is. And this is good or bad because I got a lot of friends in LiveGood already. I, in my opinion, think that after 600 videos and really testing 5 different LiveGood accounts for 5 of my friends with 5 different personalities, not mine, because I know my personality is way different than everybody else that's in the damn downline, I guess you'd call it. If you be yourself and just go ahead and post one by one, I mean, get as many leads as you can. I mean, if you want to use AI technology or any type of social media, if you're using social media and looking at people to give a message to, you're just like AI, except AI can do it without pooping, eating, sleeping, and 50,000 trillion times faster. But instead of artificial intelligence, if you're using your own brain, you're intelligent, okay? To me, is there a big difference between artificial intelligence, getting a lead, or intelligent? No, not much. Because after I get an AI lead, I look at it. Is it a real person? What are the odds that it's real? Okay, they got Facebook, they got Twitter. Okay, they got LinkedIn. Okay, sure, they got an email and a cell, but okay, I'm pretty sure this is a real person. I use my intelligence to look at AI intelligence, okay? So there's a lot of ways that you can try to go get a lead or be interesting where they'll come to you, an attraction way. And then when they are attracted to you, do you want them to come to you first and say, hey, Corey, how you doing? What you got cooking? And I go, I got a cool ass video, man. I got Ben with the coolest neck muscles I've ever seen with a 5-minute and 55-second video. And man, if you could just watch him, that'd be badass. And if not, hey, nice meeting you. Or you can send people to a system with someone else that's branding themselves, and good for them. That's smart. When you brand yourself, you're going to probably be more successful. And you should think about that. And I don't mean pulling your pants down and heating up something like a horseshoe and branding your ass with a horseshoe. Don't do that. If you do, film it, and I want to put it on my YouTube channel. And it's going to hurt, and you're going to regret it. Maybe. But by branding, it's like, oh, who's this Corey Draper guy? Well, he's in a radio. He's been into nightclubs. He owned a mortgage company. He's been in the semi-truck business. He's done a bunch of cool stuff, or a bunch of shit that is a pain in the ass. You guys decide on that. That's for sure. Because I sure do ponder about my life the last 57 years. But anyway, by branding yourself, if you're somewhat liked and trusted, that's awesome. That means someone might open up your system or your email and give a lot of time setting things up like autoresponders and whatnot. But I think if you're really good at network marketing already, or MLM, or anything to be computer literate, I think you can set up most of the people's funnels. Okay? But I still think at the end of the day, you're better just being yourself, slowly branding yourself. And if you don't mind going on a video saying, hey, this is Corey, man, I am tired. I've had a hell of a day. My wife's on my ass. My dog pissed on my favorite couch. I laid down to watch the news and I got a big turd on the back of my t-shirt because my Shetland pony broke in the backyard. Now it's sleeping in the. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could make you go batshit crazy. Tell everybody, dare to bear. You don't have to bear yourself unless you want to show that ass tattoo you got of the horseshoe. But other than that, if you be yourself, kind of fail forward, like all the gurus love to say. I love that phrase. Just fail, but fail forward. And that's kind of true in a way. You want to step forward, not back. That's a good thing. But in my opinion, and I wasn't even going to do a video about this because I've been stalling, can you tell? Because I have some leaders that I know pretty well at this point, and they have their own systems. And good for them. They're making buku bucks already and live good. But they've got a 20 to 35 year advantage on you. Okay? They have been doing this 25 to 35 years already. Okay? Imagine if you just studied this company for 6 months, how good you'd be. Now add 30 years on top of it. So good for them. They put in the work. And that's why I feel kind of bad admitting on a video that I recommend not getting into a system or a funnel if you're kind of new. Okay? I think you should practice at least how to post something on TikTok. That's not a funnel. It might be instructional videos. You might have to buy some advice or some good old noggin stuff called intellect and smarts. But learn how to Instagram. Learn how to be interesting on Facebook. Learn how to maybe do video. But if you're going to get someone else's system, I don't think it's that effective. I just don't. If I did, I wouldn't have made this video. And believe me, this is the most stalled video I've done in a long time because I can still change the topic of my video and go somewhere else. But I've been slowly going, if you use someone else's funnel in the beginning, I don't think it's going to work if you don't have any experience to begin with. I think you should learn the fundamentals by yourself at your own pace or budget. There's trillions of videos on how to do anything that you don't have to buy. I do have some affiliate links to stuff. I make a couple bucks and I appreciate that. But I don't want your money. I would rather have your money go to something investing towards how you can maybe duplicate what I do. Because I'll make more money that way. I'm not looking for one person to sign up for $25 lunch and then I never talk to you again. Okay? I firmly believe that if you know how to duplicate, you will probably show 5 to 10 people in your downline because you got to worry about 14. This is a 2x15 matrix. You're on one level. All right. You got 14 more that you can go, wow, thank you. Ka-ching. It's awesome. So if you're going to train and learn, you might as well get paid too. And there's no difference between getting one person signed up today versus 7,000 people tomorrow. It's the same process, just doing a simple video or a TikTok or anything, talking about freedom, talking about, man, I'm tired, but I think I finally found something being a single mom. For once in my life, $49.95 makes sense. There's so many things that you can talk about, but don't talk about the damn products. Don't talk about the comp plan. You're going to bore the shit out of people. Now, if you want to do video like I do, you can do certain things in that regard. But I think that the best thing you can do is not worry about setting up funnels and systems and have fun. Start posting with some humor. Show beaches. Show stuff that you really want to do. If everything was free, if there was no such thing as money and people just, they worked hard and said, you know what, I'll give 40 hours of my week to do something, but everything's free. Gasoline, cars. What kind of car would you drive? What kind of music would you like to invest in? Like you just want to buy like 100 of something. What music and what stereo system would you have? Where would you travel to? What would you like to buy a girl that you like? Or girls, wonder if you have a crush on a guy. What would you like to go buy him something to maybe get him to like you? What kind of shoes would you want to go buy? I mean, dare to dream like the Powerball people do. Live good similar to that. People are not expecting, but they're desiring and they're hoping and they're dreaming of something better. And that could be a better life, or a better way to pay a cell phone bill, or a better way to save money to pay for that college education. And in my case, I just want to get up when I want and go to bed when I want. I want to eat within reason what I want, watch my weight. I want to exercise, within reason. I want to ride my bike. I want to go to the car shows. I like to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 that just came out. I mean, simple stuff. I'm a simple guy now. And I think all of us have real similar wants and likes and dreams. So anyway, I guess this is probably one of the most real videos where I'm stalling going, should I post it or not? But if you be yourself in the beginning, I think you're going to have better success with Live Good. Because then when you're not so shy, maybe you can do video, maybe you can learn to really post with a purpose, then get into maybe someone else's system, or maybe you can come up with your own funnel. Okay? But just think about it. Because with all of my research over the last 2 months, I've only been in 2.5 months. I'm barely even getting going with Live Good. I'm a video guy. I've been around the radio business 30-something years, and I love it just for my own. It's very satisfying and it's entertaining, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I dig video. But anyway, if you're not in Live Good yet, just take the 6-minute tour. Look at the products, watch Ben, and just make a decision. If you got $49.95, give it a shot. And the next step is I'll get a hold of you. I'll send you some things to look into. You can look into the funnels and the systems, but our most successful guy right now that everyone says, okay, he's probably the number one guy. His name's Tim. He has no system. He has no funnel. He does not take emails. He does not take calls. He does not do almost anything that's on the left side of my face right now, which is the menu of Live Good. He doesn't talk about referrals, leaderboard stuff, comp plan, or nothing. He just goes, watch the damn video, because I got to go and make a sandwich. That's Tim's philosophy, and same with Curry. Both good guys, both very successful. I love their belief systems because I agree with them, and that's awesome, and good for them. And Curry's the same. I don't think he knows what an autoresponder is. He admits it every video. He just keeps it real simple, and that's awesome. And that's how I'm pretty much going to be directing. I do like AI technology, though, because it does a lot of stuff that I can't do or want to do. So that's probably the only thing I'm going to do. Other than that, I get a hold of people one by one. I take all of that information that I get from AI, and I go ahead and get a hold of people one by one on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other contact ways. The only thing I blast out is emails. I send out 400 a day just to see what happens. Are they effective? Kinda. You'll get a couple people here and there. But it's mostly entertaining at this point. It's still better to just go one by one and meet people and just say, hey, just watch this. Thanks. Tag, you're it. Watch. You watch, and I'll watch your link if you watch mine. And that's it. And then move on with your day. If you over-explain, it could be a nightmare. So, okay, this video, I don't know what to entitle it. I don't want to put do funnels. I guess I'll just put something like, well, do funnels actually work? Do the leaders' funnels actually work? And I know they do for them. I just don't know if the people they're signing up are having success. I've got I'd say around 250 messages right now from people. And one of the questions I always ask them are you using a funnel? And if you are, which one? Just share your experience. And I'm not even kidding you. I don't even have one success story out of those 250 or so people that have contacted me. And I think it's even way more than that. That's why I was just sitting here in front of my camera going, God, I almost want to tell people, don't worry about other people's systems and funnels. Worry about yourself first. Let's work on you. Let's get some badass clothes. Let's get a cool pair of shades and some shoes. Let's get you in a badass convertible Corvette. And then when you're cruising down the highway, and that's for girls and gals, and then we'll start thinking about maybe some systems and funnels and all this other stuff. But that's just my opinion. A-holes, opinions are like buttholes, aren't they? I got one, and I know you guys do too. So, okay, that's enough. I'll just upload this video, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to entitle it. This awkward video. All right, be yourself. All right, I'll like you, man. I'm pretty damn sure I'm going to like you just how you are. All right, I guess I'll end it. Goodbye.